Hello and welcome to Scott's Garage. I'm not standing outside of a large factory or an apartment building or anything like that. I'm actually standing in my backyard. And this is our air conditioning unit. Yeah, it's big. And I think we went on the concept of bigger is better when we installed this. Let me show you the heater unit inside. So in the hallway, kind of the center of our house, is our heating unit. Let's move these out of the way. And you can see it's really shoehorned in there. It's big as well. It is a 5-ton unit. Originally in here was a puny little heater about half this size, which was a 2-ton unit. So we more than doubled our size. And the nice guys at AirPoint Heating, they're the people that do all my maintenance on this. This has been a great system. We had it about 6 or 7 years, and it heats and cools this house with ease. It doesn't break a sweat to heat and cool this house. And they come and do the maintenance and, you know, the filters and just anything that needs to be done on it, although it's been pretty maintenance free. But they did mention the last time they were here, because that's the original intake. And let me move this out of the way. That's the original intake for the entire HVAC system. And like I said, it was a 2-ton system. Now we've more than doubled the size, but the air intake is the same size. And they said, you know, Scott, that is allowing about half the air that this unit needs to breathe properly. And for it to work properly, you need to increase the airflow. So the idea that I had is, let's put another intake vent somewhere, and there's a box that goes like underneath this heating unit. That's just kind of the air box, the air intake box. And that also, behind this door, there's drywall that we could cut into and add another vent. So we're in the guest room, and I purchased this grill. So it's an intake grill specifically for this purpose, and it's just about the same size as that other one, so I should just about double the intake capability, which should put it somewhere in the ballpark of being okay. And I plan on putting it kind of right behind this door. And anyway, let's get started. I think the first thing I'm gonna do is remove these doors just to get things out of the way so we have some room to work. Man, that's a heavy door. That is original to the house. And that's back when they built doors to last. Wow. That thing is pretty sturdy. Okay, so to get myself some place to see, I'm gonna take out this filter. And I might get a little something to prop this door up so I don't have to keep lifting it, because that's gonna be my little window into the world. Let me also get a flashlight. So if I look down in here, I can see the back wall. They have it all insulated, it looks like, with either paper or board. And I'm gonna get a tape measure and see how deep that is to the back wall. So I measured the depth of that box from there to the front here. It's about 36 inches. So this is a 32-inch grate. So I think that should be plenty big to accommodate this intake. Oh, before I forget, first thing to do is turn the system off. There we go. We don't want the system coming on while I'm hammering away. All right, let's try to get this door off. Well, that was pretty easy. Put that in the bucket. Wow, nice. Okay, put that in the bucket and take the door off. All right, so let's just put this somewhere. Okay, so we have the system turned off, the access door removed, the filter door popped open, the bedroom door removed, and that is where the new intake is going to go. All right. So I unwrapped the new grate. Looks really nice. Of course, Amazon. And my idea is to just put it like right in this corner, kind of like this. So that is right about there. I got a pencil. I have to break the tip. So I think the edge of the wood is right about there. But that's kind of where I want it to go. So this is where okay. You can fit all my screws right there. And so we can put this aside. Okay, so we have our cut. We're going to cut on the inside line, and I kind of marked where I think the studs, about where the studs are, and it looks like we're going to have two sections that we're going to cut out, like this and this. Looks like the stud might be about here, so cutting out a little section here probably not going to be a good idea. So I think it's just going to be like two rectangles that we're going to cut out. So first thing I'm going to do is drill some pilot holes, like some test holes, and we'll see what we've got going on behind here. Well, that was pretty easy. So now I'm going to go look behind through the opening for the filter and see if my holes are anywhere in the ballpark. Okay, so I could use this. Why don't I start with this guy so that I can make sure that I'm not going crazy. That's good. So I just took the battery into the garage and put it on the charger, and I've come to the conclusion that this job is going to require a lot of battery and a lot of blades. I don't know whether you can see that, but it pretty much just ate up that blade and not much destroyed. It's the plaster. It's like a stone almost. So let me put a new battery in here and change the blade, and we'll see what we can do. I think we got this. That's kind of the opening that I wanted. I can clean this up. Okay, so I think the lesson here is you gotta have a very highly charged battery. I think the battery was kind of low, and you have to use the right blade. Once I got the right blade, this is a bimetal blade, and it's still pretty sharp after going through all of that. The other blade, I think it was probably the wrong one to use for this application, and I just destroyed it. Sorry about that blade, but you know, there has to be some casualties sometimes. Anyway, let's vacuum this stuff up. I hope I'm doing that right. Wow, that's cool. Look at that. Woo! And this is a, look, this is a trick type. Oh, thick type. Oh, 1 inch thick type 475 air duct. Okay. Wow. Look at all the dust in there. That's freaking gross. But we need to clean that up and probably clean this up a little bit. But I think that's what we're supposed to do. Huh, okay. Alright, so I think the last thing left to do here is put on this cover. And I already put in one of the holes, so that should be easy, but I don't know why. But they gave me like really, really long screws. These things seem just like about twice as long as they need to be. I mean, I guess cool, but you know, do we really need them that long? And I don't know if they're going to drill into the into this plaster. So we'll do that. Well, I don't know. Let's see. All right, well, that was a project that I've been putting off for a long time because I thought it was going to be a real pain in the ass, big deal. Turned out it wasn't that bad. I mean, it looks like I did it right. Next time the AirPoint guys are here, I'll show it to them and they'll probably laugh at me. But, you know, I can take it. I accomplished the goal, and I think it looks great. So what I'm going to do now is, you know, put the filter back in there, put the doors back on, put all the tools away, but you don't need to watch me do that. And then I'm pretty much done. So that project is done. So anyway, thanks for watching and see you next time on Scott's Garage. I don't know if it's just me, but this thing sounds more happy. It's like, whoa, yeah, I can breathe. And I can literally feel the air getting sucked through here. So I think it was severely choked off, and now it's breathing like never before.